Hey guys, it's Elvis here, the Baron's Finest, getting you all another deck profile. This time it's of my Mermails. I meant to actually upload this around the time Bosch came out, however, I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I've been terrible at uploading lately. I have content backed up, but yeah, finally gonna actually start uploading. Before this, you should see my Pepe list that I played at the case tournament, and I will probably be uploading my marks, which were recorded actually before both of these were. So yeah, but I haven't really touched marks because I don't like that deck. It's boring, straight up. I've been playing this and Odd Eyes Magicians for a while until literally that Pepe tournament. I like this list overall. I don't really think there's anything I'd change. I played this for 2 weeks, at least at locals. 1 week I did really well. The last week I played this I did really bad, but I clumped because when you open hands like Double Megalo, Salvage, Chalice, Teus, and then Infantry, it's like, what do? You don't play those hands. You just can't play those hands. So without further ado, we're going to get started on the deck list. This is a Mermail Atlantean list, not just like straight up Atlantean or really just like hyper Mermail. Moderate Mermail lineup though, I'd say. I actually just realized I was still there, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that I run Leo, I guess. Should be at least. To start off with, we play one Rolling Glacia. Card blows out hands. Sadly, it's not against BA and Phantom Knight. It's not that great against them, but card's really good. Forces either people to either play super committed, or like for them just to like not play anything and hope to God like that they can recover after you Glacia them. Plus with Diva, there is a 1-card Glacia combo. The combo is pretty well known at this point, so I don't really feel the need to explain it. One lead kind of helps with the hand loops. 27 body is pretty decent. Bigger than Megalo's 24, so BA has a little bit of a harder time against it. Against Cosmo, it's completely irrelevant how big this body is. Pepe, sorta, depending. Doesn't really matter between Ignister, but at the same time, if you have this with Mizuchi, it's pretty good. Triple Megalo, the main win con, I'd say, of the deck. You need to get this card going. I'm like playing 2 targets overall for this card, and well, two search targets, excuse me. So Megalo does get in there. 3 Teus, because you know searching is good. I like the level 7 body it gives. They're moderately easy side out cards. Double Dragoons, because you need to be searching. This card's way too important. I would say this is arguably one of the other best cards in the deck. 1 Pike. 1 is fine. I am playing essentially a 5-card target search engine. I technically have 6, but realistically only 3 of them want to be searched. So the 1 Pike is fine. This also acts as a pseudo Neptibus because of the fact the search is Undyne, and then Undyne gets you Neptibus. 1 Lind for the 1 Sphere. I like the 1. It's fine at 1. Don't play more than 1 in my opinion. It gets clumpy after that. Maybe 2, but I was not really wanting to play 2 because I was bricking when I drew this. Double Gunned. Pretty good card. Helps just make plays. Gets you in there. Kind of like your recovery card. And 3 is just too much, and I don't think 1's enough. 2 Marksmen. The worst of the Atlanteans, in my opinion. This card is terrible. I hate this card. I wouldn't play this if there was a better level 3 Atlantean to run. I think Attack Squad's pretty subpar. It's kind of cute that against like BA you can pop set cards, because they're like the only matchup that sets, unless you play against the random Satellar Knight or other rogue deck, I guess. But I mean, the double Marksman, I only play it because I have to. I hate the card though. And then I play 1 Undyne with Controller, because Undyne is an extra Neptibus. Simple as that. And then Controller being a level 3 tune is pretty cute. You can set these 2 out these are usually my first 2 side out cards. I like setting these out a lot, just because you don't need them as much in games 2 and 3. In game 1, there's a little bit more of an accelerating card. Plus, your normal summon isn't that vital outside Neptibus. And if you open Neptibus, you should probably just be summoning that anyways. 1 Diva, probably one of the best cards in the deck. Diva gets in there, it gets you Neptibus. Card just goes. And then the third best Atlantean, I actually run triple heavy infantry. I know a lot of people say the 3 is clumpy, and even though I can say it led to It was part of my clump in that hand I actually just described. But, you know, it's the best one. It pops anything that's face up. Kill the threat. Just kill the threat. Don't even let anything go off. This is like, not to mention this acts as a hand trap if you go Linden to Pike and then Pike pitch this. This card's just great. I absolutely love the triple infantry. And I wanted at least the extra Atlantean, because when you actually go for your Neptibus plays, haha, that segue, I've just found that with 6 Atlanteans, I run out. I just run out so fast of Atlanteans. So I wanted the 7th, and I played the one, or the 3rd heavy infantry. But Neptibus, thank you, Konami, for giving us this card. Oh my god, we've needed this. That does it for the monsters, which is the vast majority of the deck. Spells are 1 Raigeki, because we want to clear boards. 1 1-for-1, because we want to see Neptibus. 1 Soul Charge. You could play this for a 3rd Instant Fusion instead. I almost want to, considering that rank 4 plays are really good. But at the same time, this revives your 7s, which is also really good. It revives your Neptibus, which is really good. It can randomly revive Diva, and I've done that a few times. This card's just overall so good. I love it. 1 Chalice. I take this as a 1-of. I like negating effects or randomly pumping my dudes. Plus this with the Abyss Scale. In my opinion, is a really strong back row. It locks people down. It's just great. And then Mizuchi. You can also... I thought about running some of the other ones, but I think Mizuchi's the best. I just hate this card against the Pepe matchup because it doesn't kill the scale. It just makes it sit there fizzled. Like if it's like a monkey board or something, or eccentric. It's just not that great. But, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm still going to run this scale. It's really good. 2 Instant Fusion. You can also bump this up to 3. I do want to see it, but I don't want it to the point where it's just going to clump on me. But I can see myself bumping it up. I almost kind of want to, especially now that my entire rank 4 lineup's all water. So, that's a thing. Double Salvage. I try and side one of these out, but I don't know. It was just weird. I like this card a lot, and I really do love it a lot, but it's just, I don't know, there are just times where it's not that great, especially when you're an unlucky person that doesn't get to see Diva, and then, like, you have to recycle, like, Marksman Infantry. Double Twin Twister. 2's fine, I just want to pop back row, and you have a good amount to pitch, plus with, Gund, if you pitch this, you get a free revival, so at that point, it becomes a +1. So turning Twin Twister into a +1 is really good. Triple Upstart because we're a combo-based deck. And then just for the spells. And the 1 trap is the 1 sphere. I don't actually use this a lot to be like sphere into Lind and then Lind into something. I actually use this to be like sphere into a level 7 and then just overlay with a Megalo or something else, or a Teus that's just been sitting on my board. This card's actually just, in my opinion, really good because it's that kind of combo piece. So I like the 1-of sphere. And that does it for the main board. For the extra, and I will preface this, there's not going to be a side, but I don't think you guys are going to care about that, considering that there's a main board and an extra, so, you know, side is kind of whatever. Just side Gamma Seals, more back row hate, some hand traps probably, Gores, I really like Gores on the sideboard. Just, you know, Mask and Restricts or Fog Kings, generic sideboard stuff. You have pretty good access to whatever you want. For the extra, I play double Norden, because double Instant Fusion. You could also play the 3-2 ratio, and that's fine too. 1 Trite for the Bahamut Shark play, because Trite, being a revival card, is pretty good. For the rank 4s, which are now all water, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 number 101, 1 Bahamut Shark, as said before, and I am testing a new card out in the form of 1 number 37, or excuse me, yeah, 37, Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. For anybody who doesn't know what this card does, it's the exact same stats as Bahamut Shark, 26 by 21, rank 4 water, needs 2 level 4 water monsters. When any player's monster declares an attack, you can detach a material from this card. All monsters your opponent currently controls use the 1000 attack until the end of this turn. When this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then you can only use the effect of you can only use each effect of number 37, Hope, Woven Dragon, Spider Shark once per turn. So, card gets in there. It's really good offensively and defensively. It helps out with the Cosmo Big Ships because that's a problem I feel this deck has. And the ability just to run them over, and then if you needed to, like if they say Dart Destroyer you have a free revival in it is pretty good. So I like it a lot. I like the Hope Woven Spider Shark. I do play 3 rank 7s in the form of 1 Big Eye, 1 Draco Sack, and then last but not least 1 Abyss Gaios. I am also in debate about adding Flare Metal in the mix, because Flare Metal late game, in my opinion, is just so crucial, but I don't know what to cut. I don't like cutting Draco Sack, because I like having the free detach. Gaios, in my opinion, is the weakest of the rank 7s, but I still really like it a lot, so I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. I could see myself doing it, but Gaios, I don't know, is kind of just... Gaios is just weird for me. I've never been the biggest fan of this card, but it may or may not stay. For Synchro, so you play 1 Tatsunoko. This is especially important in the Glacia play, or with the Diva Glacia play, because you need this to act as your enabler to send the final 2 waters to grave. These next 2 spots are really open to player preference. I play 1 Nothung and then 1 Gungnir. If I were to play other cards, you could definitely play DeLorean as the other level 6. I'm also kind of in the mix about maybe playing Stardust Charge Warrior for the BA matchup, because with Stardust Charge Warrior you can just keep ramming into all their dudes and then not care. So you just, it's kind of like, it's based, and for people who don't know what Stardust Charge Warrior is, it's the rank 6, like, or the, not rank 6, level 6 synchro that came out of Gold Series that swings with their entire board once each. So there's that. And Gungnir can be Black Rose, it can be Clearwing, it can be Yazi, it can be whatever you wanted to. I just figured that 25 body was pretty good, and it could be relevant, it might not be. I also am debating about cutting it for High Speedroid Chanbar Rider, the level 5 Speedroid synchro that swings twice and gains power whenever it does so. Because having that play is pretty good, and this is like my least made extra deck card. I've only ever made it like in my hero matchups, which I don't really play a lot of, so that's kind of a thing. We also play the 1 Trish because we want to get in there, and we have really access in, well, we have moderate access into this. And then last but not least 1 Leo, because my friend still hasn't sent me my super, but it's whatever. And Leo's down. So that's actually going to do it for this Dark Profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get a little still. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please be sure to give us some feedback. It helps out. It's great to see what people like and dislike about the deck. It does give food for thought. If you have comments about the deck, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Again, anything you guys can say, tell us. Sorry again about the lack of feedback or the lack of content as of late. I've just been terribly busy with school and stuff. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now, guys. And until next time, peace.